we are here at PAX East 2017 with the infamous Playerunknown. Let's talk a little bit about Battlegrounds. This game, the new release that's out now, everybody seems to be loving it, and we're really tough on games, and there's not a whole lot to say that's super negative about the game. What's the community's response so far?
Community have been really good. I mean, we have a pretty solid base now to work on, and their feedback on our forums have been great. They've been giving us like really good suggestions and bug reports and helping us make a better game.
So let's go into some more specific details about the game. You just did your duo test last weekend. What did you learn about, what kind of information did you collect from the duo test, and what did you learn from it?
Mainly for these tests, we're trying to improve our server performance, and having large numbers of people to do that on a weekend basis is good for us. So we have, like, every week at the moment we're not focusing on adding new features. Now we're focusing on really optimizing the game, both the server performance and also optimizing client side as well. So these tests, duos, and even just a solo test, they're just helping us improve the server performance. We will get feedback on duos as it goes on. It's super fun at the moment. People love duos. It adds a new level of tactical play to the game. But overall, it's more about performance. That's what we're focusing at the moment.
I guess the only main issue that I saw online with duos is the coordination between you and your teammate both trying to parachute at the same time. What's kind of the plan that you guys are working on to try to make it so that the teammates land together and it's not such a pain to coordinate with them?
That's up to the teammate. You know, it's like, I don't want to put in a system where, you know, we eject you both at the same time. It's like, you better be communicating with your teammate or else you're going to end up half a map away, you know? Yeah. And that's the idea, that it's meant to be tough. It's not meant to be just an easy game. It's like...
Well, and that's the thing I like, is that there's some other games that are more arcadey, and this is hardcore. This is back to DayZ. This is what's really tough, and it's not easy. Even though you have a map and a directions and compass, it doesn't make the game any easier.
No, this is our point all along, that I wanted to make a tough battle royale. You know, it takes a little bit of time to learn about the attachments and the different weapons and where to go for better loot. But at the end of the day, I wanted to make a tough game. We are forgiving in certain elements of the game, like the parachute opening by itself and stuff like that. But that again will be improved on. And I do believe the harder the game is, the more I enjoy it. And you know, I said like last week, we want to make hardcore great again. You know, it's like first-person servers. We want to have first-person servers that literally just no crosshair and first-person only. But you know, it's more intense to play it that way. It's not going to be for everyone, but exactly. You know, we want to bring that hardcore gaming back into Battle Royale.
Now, I saw something about custom game modes. Can you speak to what's going on with that?
So at the moment we have a partner system where we get like some of the better community members and streamers and stuff that love Battle Royale, and we'll give them custom game modes. So they'll be able to spin up their own server, invite people from their Twitch channel, and create their own version of Battle Royale. What I want ultimately to do is, with those game modes, that you'll be able to you know, upload them to the Steam Workshop, save them and upload them so other people can play your version of Battle Royale. Yeah. And they'll have a lot of control over the types of weapons involved, the length of the round, team sizes, everything they want really to put into the game.
And that's cool stuff, because that brings me back to like Halo 3 with the custom games and going through the workshop and finding stuff like that. Yeah. That's really cool. What would you say to people that maybe played early versions of the game when it was a little iffy? What would you say to them now to bring them back into the game?
Look, we're constantly focused on performance. You know, like the amount the game has improved since alpha to beta, like you can see it just looks like a different game. The performance we're still working on, but up until now it's been focused on features and adding new systems into the game. But now we're into beta, and it'll be like early access beta, so we'll spend 80% of our time optimizing and performance for client and making sure that even low-end systems can run the game relatively well. And then
now, one more question for you. What's the plan with consoles? Is this something that could this game possibly come to consoles in the future?
So once we get the PC version relatively finished and stable, we'll move on to launch it for console. Awesome. We're looking into it already. You know, it's what we want to do. So
awesome. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
You too.